Carr now to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. From the gun, it's Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in from the 20. And the Saints have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Jackson now. And Walker with it over the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar from 3 yards out. And the Ravens have regained the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
We're just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 5.
To throw, it's Carr. Buying time to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Now, 6:37.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So here's a 3rd and 14. As Shaheed going to go in motion. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
So Carr departs, and on his Blake Grupe for the Saints field goal.
It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will knot us up at 10. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
In motion, Aguilar.
To throw is Jackson.
Looking deep here for Flowers.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
Now Lamar changing the play.
To throw again is Jackson. Being chased out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Well, now how about this return?
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Right now. 6-18.
To throw his car. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Shotgun now for Carr. And got his man complete.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 67 yards.
And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The point after, good by Groupie.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Hey, middle. 180. Ready, shot. Change it. Go. Cut.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry.
And he'll work down inside the 45. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 44-yard line. Mustang 19. Ready.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Hey, hey.
4th down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They run it again with Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Carr going to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. 3rd and 7 now.
Give them the completion, no gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling. the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Henry up the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Again, it's Henry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
From the 33, here's second down at 7.
They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
No, we change it.
Throwing is Jackson.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
From 21 yards away.
And the Ravens have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Here's Carr to throw.
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
This is 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Carr. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Jackson now. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
You couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
That is intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Down the left sideline.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Connecting with Andrews.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Now Jackson.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guy's going downfield to catch the ball.
That's caught at the 25. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
13.
Throwing, Jackson.
They'll roll him out right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Tucker with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Kill. Raider 1. Hey, Raider 2.
Throwing his car.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Carr. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
29.
Carr to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Hey, 734.
Here's Carr. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. This is 1st and 10.
Yo. 180.
Jackson to throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the... So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
DC ready? Hey, middle. Hot.
Running left, it's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Middle.
First throw in overtime now for Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, there wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Inside handoff, Henry. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 28.
47 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. It's a pickup of 6. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Henry running right. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now it's Jackson. Open man, that's Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now Carr.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases him, and that'll fall incomplete. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
Carr going to go on 4th down. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the 4th quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
that's how I be happening. Just for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get crackin', put them in it. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weeks since. Damn, tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil, make the city proud. Put it down for them, come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartments, stay shiny. I forever be the hardest, big time. Like New Orleans, real shine. Like the women know you. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling, code 304. She don't want a 16, renegade on up, make it. Buy a tree, no love, I'ma sleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Under my polo pajamas, face getting ran, gotta watch for the cameras. Before you get freaky, can't with no random these the sneaky. If police come action, then you never see me. The ghetto will trap you, but I love it. Yeah, I love it. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartments, stay shiny. I forever be the hardest, big time. Like New Orleans, real shine. Like the women know you. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at?
Oh, we need nobody else but God. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family turn your back on you, everything, you know what I'm talking about? But you know one thing, you got a soldier like me, I'm gonna stay solid, baby, to the bone, bro, so you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I squinted. Broken me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project buildings. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Got my vision from the past. I'm probably finna go to hell, but it don't matter, seeing heaven on earth.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Right to the air is Burrow.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss.
They find some open field here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
From midfield now, Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
On the quick, right?
Here's Collins. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here we go.
Stroud looking to throw.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run with Mixon. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Joe Mixon
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
Here's 2nd and 7.
11 Thomas.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 33. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now it's Burrow. He'll swing this out to Moss.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, 11 Thomas. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. Got a man, it's Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now Burrow. And it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Here we go.
Moss trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
On 1, ready?
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Gun. Stop. 11
And
fighting.
Burrow going to change the
fighting.
play.
Stop.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Andre Yoshibas.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
Man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
Had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Joe Mixon
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Texans 14, Bengals 7. Kaimi Fairbairn at the kick.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Burrow.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Flushed out right.
Now Burrow loses the football.
And the Texans scoop it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry.
He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
Second and 7.
This is Collins on the handoff. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
19 seconds. 2 jet. Here we go. Hey, uno.
Now Collins.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. In motion, the tight end. Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. Mixon, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They run for it with Mixon, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
11 MT.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Mixing up the middle. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
The tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On the quick, right?
They run with Collins. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on third down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
To Pierce, they set up the screen.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now a give to Collins. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here we go.
Now Stroud.
Here's a diving catch right side. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on third down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Mixon again.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown.
Joe Mixon
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Open man is Yoshibas.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
11.
Burrow looking to pass.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
There he goes, left side. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. They're going to try and run. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for two more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover. Now Burrow loses the football.
And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to get mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove because I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And he's up across the 25 and 28.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Right away, they'll change the look. A first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
In motion right, that's Dell. Stroud out of the gun here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. The left side caught by Diggs. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. A handoff to Mixon. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Here's Stroud. That's complete to Pierce.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
2nd and 6. Stroud.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Stephon Diggs. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Texans are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now Lamar changing the look.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And this is caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
50 yards.
And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Stroud to throw it.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
7-7, our score after 1.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing now is Stroud.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Stroud looking to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll let their wide receiver take this one. It's Diggs.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Look to high, look to high. Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right.
And Stroud now to throw.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got room at the 30.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. And when you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Now it's Jackson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Through the middle of the field.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Tucker now to add the point after. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
For plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped the pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm is just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play. And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging.
He's got a man complete.
Look at the big fella go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, 73 yards.
And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now it's Jackson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Here's Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Here's Jackson to throw.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Henry is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Flush to his right. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker with the extra point. And that will shave one more off this lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Robin.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Now Stroud. To Pierce, they set up the screen.
A little juke. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Shreds the tackle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the 4th quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Mixing up the middle. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So a big one coming here for Kaimi Fairbairn. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Jackson now. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Jackson.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson. Connecting with Aguilar.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
13.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
After the penalty, it's Henry. Shelling through the defense. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Throwing, Jackson.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Now Jackson.
And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a two-point conversion. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the two-point conversion to tie the ball game.
Now they'll audible to something else. Jackson.
And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a two-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Here's Stroud.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
What a finish in this one, Charles. Yeah, this...
Like damn, why I get a like urn, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like white, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, trying to avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf from the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like goat. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame. Trying to play up my name when I'm 23 to it, and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of dying them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got real young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you live with no spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. Looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I been, I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rash. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R, and need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. Well, you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got spit when the light got turned. Got a dog crack when the boy won't learn. Big wrapped up shorty when the block gets served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like damn. Why pie get like yarn?
We about to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I make the backyard feel like a stampede. I make a trash car feel like it's a Bentley. Hanging like a war hall or like a band seed. And hit the stage, turn the people into family. I'm talking about
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Lumen Field. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, trio left. 53, 53. So what's up?
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on the tackle.
2 yards. Pickup. It's 2nd and 8. Hold. So what's up?
A 2nd down throw for Smith. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
From the gun, it's Gino. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Check 59, Cobra.
On 4th down, here's Smith. Sending it downfield for Fant. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a play on 4th and long. 39 yards. On the ground, it's Walker. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
13
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Line.
They'll motion over Metcalf. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he'll get this one up to the 19-yard line. On play action. Here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Finding room at the 35. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake. Jackson. He's going to keep it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. 3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson. That one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Tuesday.
On 2nd down, Smith. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds on inside of midfield. They'll motion over Metcalf.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. 13X, 13X. There we go,
A first down throw for Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Smith to Smith and Jigba. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down.
53.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll try to run for it. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Had they been in a different part of the field, Mike, we're talking about that outcome very differently. He's very fortunate to be outside the numbers where that ball took a friendly bounce and he's saved by it going out of bounds. Now it brings up fourth down. If they ultimately decide to keep the offense on the field, we're going to look back on that ball harmlessly going out of bounds as a big moment in this game.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Seattle. After this, a field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
Here we go.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. From the shotgun, Smith. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
No balls, no balls. Hey. Whip. Daytona.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Oh, and now look at this. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So this is one of those times where if you're able to catch the defense napping, sneak somebody in behind them, it's a great play. But instead, you run this, they aren't fooled, everybody's manned up, and it's a disaster. Not sure really what tipped the defense off that it was coming, but some incredible anticipation to stop this fake.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. A give right up the middle to Henry. Room to run past the 15. And he's going to go out of bounds, but not until he's past the 25-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Jackson now on second down. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. It's the tight end Likely in motion. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Aguilar goes off in motion. Play action now. Jackson. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. Taking off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Williams. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10.
13 next, 13 next. Hey, here we go, hey.
The tight end Fant in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third down and 9. To throw is Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. Back to throw, Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Baltimore. Now, Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Look him up on a second down and 8. Here's the give to Henry, running right. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. They need one right now. Third and long. Jackson looking to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Second down and 8. RPO and the quick hit to Smith and Jigba. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Cover. Hey, alert.
From the gun, it's Gino. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, Jackson. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. Here is 1st and 10.
Someone shot. Hey, let's go Wednesday. Oh, middle. Someone shot.
They'll run here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Hey, here we go. Sunday.
A gain of 5 brings up
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
13 next. Hey, we go Salon. Middle.
They'll drop to throw. Sending it downfield for Fant. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Smith. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. 2nd down. Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down. Now it's Jackson. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Aguilar goes off in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. Third and long. Jackson. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They proved much.
Yes, them a look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when we wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need it the weight. If you get it, not the play. You wanna run it up, run it up, all night. If the lights went down, get your keep that baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 With a break. Come on, baby, what you tryna do? I'm tryna pull up on you like a drive-through. I wanna know if we rockin', would you keep it cool? Take trips and private dinners just for us two. Buy me Givenchy dresses and feed me breakfast. Immaculate, loving when he show affection. About me, over like stretching. And I ain't never out like wrestling. Back on it. Got all these boys mad cause I passed on it. I'm a flop. Come on, baby, spin a bag on it. Yeah, we so extra, feeling like young in the rest. Run it up, all night. If the lights went down, get your keep that baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor.
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena.
Yeah. One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect, I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me, feel just like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings, they on me. They rain, yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. It sound like we drumming. I reach on my goals, like my nephew be dope. Back on the rim, riding on rim. Came in all black to that, I came back to my to that ripping up Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac, nothing but class. It's never been average, never been on. Averix on me, I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra, I want it, I will. Get you a wheel, they carry it. We fighting a little, my is hard. I'm back in my bag, I'm done. I'm back in my bag, I'm gone. Back in my duffel, don't fear no opponent. You know I'm gon' hustle like rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Jonah. You don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got all these like Malcolm and Sadie. That's word to my mama, tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm, they still doing harm. Bodies on bodies. Cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lawrence.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Justin Tucker has this all teed up, and we're underway from Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight to the air they go. Buys time, rolling right. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They're now set for 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Austin's there to haul it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Warren once more. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Hey, Cam. Don't jump. Ready?
Looking to throw Fields. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Angel.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a...
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
As you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now it's Jackson. Finds Aguilar. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, here's Lamar. He finds Aguilar. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion. Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Now Jackson on third down. Aguilar with the grab. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, Henry. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 6-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Jackson has it, third and goal. Rolling left, buying some time. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. For Darrell Patterson, now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Now it's Fields. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son.
From the 41. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here we go. Justin. Out, let's go. Tonight.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. This finds Austin complete. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Steelers first down. Off play action, it's Fields. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in the hurry up here. Another throw for Fields. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. That one is caught left side of the field. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena.
Yeah. One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect. I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me. Bitches like Bronny. I got my little belly. My blessings, they on me. They rain and they rain. Yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. This sound like he drumming. I reach on my goals like my nephew be dope. Back on the rims, riding on rims. Came in all black to that. I came back to my to that ripping no Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac. Nothing.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Buying some time right. He's running with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Dak now from the gun. It's taken in by Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31. Working quickly here. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Pass complete. Screenplay. He spins right by him. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down, here's Dak. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Play action, Prescott. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
A give on 3rd to Elliott. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41. Right back to Elliott now. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Receiver in motion, going left. First and 10, Prescott. Headed out right. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Dak off the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Marcus Williams on the number 8.
They run it from the gun with Elliott. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. They'll run here with Elliott. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Prescott set to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Prescott will look to throw. Drop. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They're out and set. First and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go play fake with Jackson. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring it down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. It's the Ravens. Backed up here on 3rd and 15. From the gun, a run for Henry. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Fourth down, it's Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He brings it in, and they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Escapes out to the left. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
They'll begin from the 36 as the returners brought down. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. It's a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. Henry on the catch. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. And again, it's Jackson. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Buying some time left. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Prescott here from the gun. He's going to push one deep down there. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 28. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Working quickly here. First down, here's Lamar. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it to him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on second down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up. Throwing again is Dak. Got his man on the in. Complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast. Lamar off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing third and long.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Motioning left is their running back. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the third. Justin Tucker to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Elliott running out of the gun. And he's brought down after a short game. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Receiver in motion, headed right. Play action, Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Dak now from the gun. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Trying for it, it's Elliott. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Blitz coming, Lamar. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. He makes the catch. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 14. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Elliott's on 1st and 10. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
2nd and 4. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it with a lead, but the win's not secure just yet. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Motioning the tight end now. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. First down, here's Dak. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Dak off the play fake. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Throwing on first is Prescott. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll motion Lamb right. On second down, a run with Elliott. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those. The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye-in-the-sky line, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Flush down now to his left. Now he takes it. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. No one around. He's got space. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, Jackson. He put some juice on it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys holding a 10-point lead. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. To the right side. Complete. Big gain here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Second down now, 7 to go. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. And that takes them to third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Prescott now on third down. Throw complete to Lamb. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Putting the tight end in motion. Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. They'll motion Lamb right. Elliott straight ahead. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Dak. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Dak throwing again. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
3rd and goal, Prescott. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Marcus Williams has it.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw. He's got his man. Complete. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now to throw. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. One final shot here. Buys time, rolling right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.